morning, good afternoon and good evening. I'm Saskia, aka Sassy Colouring, and I am here to show you the July 2021 Scrawlr box. Now if you look at the date of the upload of this video, it's going to be late August, and that is because there has been an awful lot of problem with boxes being sent out, the wrong boxes being delivered, and even now on the 25th of August I still haven't received my August box. Saying that, customer service have been really helpful. They've made sure that we've got the boxes that we're missing. I don't know what's going on in the post at the minute, but it seems all over the place. Everywhere is going mental with posting and nothing is getting where it needs to be at the proper time. With that being said, I do have the box. It got to me in one piece. As you saw, the inside tissue was ripped, but that doesn't really matter. It doesn't make any difference to the contents. And I'm going to show you a bit about what's in, again, the July 2021 edition of Scrawlr box. So this month's artist is Jess Kirkman. I don't know if that's a man or a woman, but it doesn't matter, whichever. Oh, it's a her. It says her career. So she uses inks. So as you can see from the print that we've got, she does beautiful work. And in the book again, you can see all the different things that she does and how amazing she uses these inks to create her art. So along with showing you the art that Jess creates, or Miss Kirkman creates, she gives you some things to try, some tips and tricks, and try using a black fine liner to add some line work. Solvent based markers are best, like a Sharpie. So she just gives you some ideas on how to use these things, because a lot of the times, especially for me, I've never used inks, and so we don't really know what to do with them, because this is the idea of the box, is to expand our kind of creativity and try new things. Then we move on and we can see some beautiful work. This would be from the May 2021 Scrawlr box. The phenomenal art that people have come up with from the items inside that box. Then we have some interesting information in the section Out of This World, just about how art, science kind of affect each other. And then at the very back we have the information about the price changes, that if you're already a subscriber, you'll have been emailed about the price changes. And honestly, the price change is so little, and it's the first time that they have increased the price of the box, so I don't think it's a big issue for anybody who enjoys the box. Okay, so our menu card says that in a galaxy far, far away, they started using inks. Yada yada. And the Scrawlr challenge is Nebula, a glowing form of clouds made of interstellar gas and dust. So do with that what you will, and then you create your art around that if you want to. So going along with the ink theme, as you can see, everything is kind of themed along these inks, so it only makes sense that we're going to have paper, which is the YUPO, a Yupo pad, which is A5 side, and it's 100 GSM, but it's a non-porous, acid-free and pH neutral synthetic paper. It's completely waterproof, stain resistant, and an intriguing alternative to traditional papers. So in this pad you're going to get 10 sheets, so you have plenty to test out the inks on. So it looks like really nice paper. So the inks that we're going to try out, they are called Marabou alcohol inks, and we get 3 different colours and also 1 ink extender. So the colours are alcohol based permanent ink, and they take painting to a whole new level, fluid painting. They're brilliantly bold and bright, quick drying, acid free. So yeah, there's a lot going for these. You can use them on glass, metal, ceramics, porcelain. That's great. And then the ink extender says that the Marabou alcohol inks are perfectly complemented by this ink extender. It's an indispensable supply for many techniques. So you can lighten the pigment, lift the colour, increase the transparency. Loads of different things to experiment with there, isn't there? Now I haven't used these before. I don't use inks, I'm just a pen and ink girl. But I am excited to have a go with these, and I would like to try them with resin. Because I've been trying to get hold of some alcohol inks to try with my resin. So after I've done some arty-farty stuff here, I'm going to have a go with the resin. As always, the sticker is really pretty and complements the rest of the box. Then we have the Pipette, which is just a very normal plastic pipette, or pipette I call them. Then we have a paper straw, apparently a very useful tool to create magic patterns with just a puff of air. And then we have the Pro Art Master Stroke paintbrush. This paintbrush is well suited for all of your painting needs. It can be used with watercolor, acrylic, oil and alcohol mediums, as the tip is made from durable synthetic fibers. So that is the contents of the July 2021 box. It's an interesting box for sure. It's definitely something that I've been interested in trying, but just haven't got around to buying or kind of sourcing. I did forget to show you that there was this beautiful drumstick. Look, it's not the whole reason I buy the box, but the snack treat in it does always make me smile. So yeah, I love a drumstick as well. So as always, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some music on for you, and I'm going to play around with the supplies from the box. Please remember that I've never used alcohol inks before, and whatever mess I create is just at a beginner level, so it's just about having fun, seeing what they do, what I can do with them. But it is an interesting box, and I am excited, maybe a strong word, because I'm also quite cautious because I know that they do stain. But let's see what I can come up with. So I have put down a protective piece of cardboard, and I did read some tips where it said put on gloves because they will stain your hands, and it could irritate your skin. So I've put the paper down with masking tape, and I've just kind of watched a very quick tutorial on the best way to do this, and it said just splodge it all over the paper, pretty much splodge and blow. So I put some into the small paint palette to see if I could if it would work well with the brush, but it wasn't doing much for me. So I'm just going to splodge, put some of the extender on to see how that works, and then blow it around the paper with the straw, and hopefully not make too much of a mess and make something semi-pretty. Okay, so this is the reveal of how wonderful I've done with these inks. I did have to leave it dry for a little bit, but I really enjoyed playing around with them. I haven't created a masterpiece, but I don't think it's awful. I think the way that it kind of moves organically and it kind of spreads itself, and you have got a certain amount of control over where it's going, but also there is this kind of organic movement where you can't be precise with where it's going, and I don't mind that at all. I think that is part of being my creative. I know some people find it different, but that's a bit of my creativeness, is having a certain amount of organicness in a piece like this. This is definitely something that I want to have another go at. This is definitely something that it doesn't look awful after my first attempt, so I want to try it again with maybe different ideas and kind of make a more structured picture rather than just using the straw to blow the ink everywhere. The extender is fantastic. It's like magic water. You chuck it on there and it does all these amazing things with the inks. So I hope you can feel the excitement, because I love the fact that these boxes push me out of my comfort zone. I honestly would always draw with pencil or on my iPad and then fine line, and do you know, that would be my art life. Without this box, which kind of says, nope, today you're going to use inks, today you're going to use acrylic paints, today you're going to use this. And I think that's exactly what these boxes are supposed to do. They're supposed to push you out of your comfort zone, give you new things to try, and like this, give you something that you might find you really, really enjoy. So despite the fact that there are a few postage issues at the moment, I am really looking forward to the August box. At some point there's going to be a box that I don't really like, but in comparison to the amount of boxes that I really do enjoy, I think this is a fabulous subscription box. The price point, even with the price raise, is wonderful. So if you haven't got a subscription box and you'd like to give it a go, I definitely would suggest that you go over to Scrawlr box and check out their subscriptions. Remembering, as I just showed you on the box there, that every time you buy a box, they plant a tree. You're getting creative and we're helping out the environment. That is it from me. I will see you very soon, hopefully, because I'll have my August box come in. Until then, stay happy, get creative, go and check out Scrawlr box, stay healthy, stay safe, but above all, stay sassy.